What's up, guys? JFM here, back with a new video, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of an overview of the 0.8.0 update, which is finally out for iOS and Android. So I'm just going to hop in right here and just do some stuff on the new blocks and the physical things that they've added, and then I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the tweaks, some tweaks that they added. So to start off, here we do have some new blocks, new items. Here we have potatoes, which you can bake. Carrots, which are cool, and seeds and wheat, which are already in the game before, but these things have some pretty cool uses. So if I do hop into here, this is a little pasture, JFM's pasture, JFM Farms. Do I actually have 2 cows? I don't have 2 cows. Oh man, that stinks. Anyways, here, where's the other pig? Here, yeah. So they've added carrots to the game, which I'll talk a little bit more how to get. They're rare drops from zombies. You can get them from other ways, but I'm just gonna be talking about the breeding section and the herding. So these pigs will follow you around because pigs like carrots, and if you hold on to them, oh shoot, I only have 1 carrot. Oh goodness me. Oh goodness. Hold on. Do I really? Oh, why'd I do that? Okay. There we go. Probably gonna want 2. Probably gonna want 2 of each. Oh shoot. Sorry about that. Oh, no. Don't let them out. Alright, so what you gotta do to breed animals, let's go, we get a little room here. Okay, so they're gonna walk up here eventually. Come on, baby. Alright, so you just tap and hold, and this one will love it, and this one will love it, and then they'll lovey together with those hearts and make a baby. There's the baby, and that's basically breeding. So now you can farm animals. They'll follow you around. The chicken will follow me if I hold out the seeds. I'm not sure if... Can you breed chickens? I'm not... Yeah, okay, you can breed chickens. I'm not going to show you guys every animal. You can breed chickens, but they also still lay eggs. So if you have 1, no worries, you can still start a farm. I'll go ahead and do some sheep and... Well, I'll show you guys that the cows work. See, the cows work, and then I'm going to need another wheat. Gosh darn it, I'm so bad at this. Alright, so here, we do have another wheat. If we can get over here. Come on, guys. We can breed these guys. Ooh. There, and also you to make the baby sheep, and that's pretty much how breeding works. They follow you around like the PC game. It's pretty cool. I don't know, does anyone do potatoes? Does anyone do potatoes? I don't think anyone does potatoes. They can keep them, though. They can keep them. If it's going to go over the fence, I don't even know. Oh, that did. Oh, that was cool. Alright, so now we're going to go on to some of the new blocks. That's one of the main features they've recently added. So now we're going to go ahead and go to the new blocks. These are the new wood blocks, or tree blocks, as my sign announces right there. Here are some new blocks. These are for creative only because... I do have them in survival. It is a possibility to actually get them in survival, like I will show you guys right now. You can have them in survival, but they're only in creative due to the fact that jungles don't spawn in survival. So you can have these new jungle blocks, which are also placeable sideways. Of course, I messed up there on placing that sideways, but well, as you can see, you can place them sideways in different angles now. This is the new planks, stairs, and slabs with it. Also, the new leaves. Here are the birch respective blocks. Again, you can twist them like that. The only new things on here are just the new colored planks, and then also the spruce wood have new colored planks, and then you can twist the placement on that. So that's pretty cool. Now, the new creative blocks. These are only available in the creative inventory. As you can see, I do have them in survival, but they don't spawn regularly in survival. They added sponge to creative. I don't know why I added sponge twice. Maybe just because it's that cool. But yeah, sponge twice. Also, ooh, dead bushes have been added in the creative inventory, as well as grass and ferns, just to give you a little cool I don't know, cool hip design for your builds. And then of course bedrock in creative, which is pretty cool, and I cannot be breaking this in survival, but it is in the creative inventory, which I will show you guys a little more on once I just hop over it in creative and mess around with a few thingies, excuse me. TNT testing ahead. You can use flint and steel in creative. I lost the creative world of this, but just believe me, you can use TNT and flint and steel in creative. You can also do that with fire. I don't know if I have flint and steel in here. No, I don't. So that's unfortunate. Also, we do have JFM's farms here where we have some new crops. Here are the potatoes. Like I said earlier, these are zombie drops, zombie rare drops, and you can get them, I'm pretty sure, from tilling the ground. I don't know, they did update some stuff like that, but nonetheless, it's not too hard to get them. Nexy did a video on this if you guys want to go watch that, but you can go ahead and harvest some. You get quite a bit. I think you get something like 1 to 5 or 1 to 4, some in that area, and then just to replant them, you can just plant the raw edible food there. I'm not going to go over too in detail about how much hearts they heal or anything, but I will take a little bit of damage here. Why don't I go up to here and just jump off and see what kind of damage this will do to me. Alright, so that's 1 heart, and then if you eat a potato, it will give you 2. So, or no, just 1 heart. So, it's pretty much just mandatory. It's just some mandatory healing. If you guys want it on the spot, I don't know why I said mandatory, that was stupid. But, the new thing that is completely exclusive to Pocket Edition is, the beetroots and the beets. And, well, these are the beetroot seeds, and these are the beetroots. So, this is the only thing that will give you, along with wheat and I guess pumpkins as well. And well, this is the only new crop that will drop 2 things: beetroot and the beetroot seeds, kind of like wheat and wheat seeds, or just regular seeds, whatever you want to call them. But these beetroots are really cool because they are edible, which I would love to show you. But poop! I got to jump up here again. These guys are edible, but you can also make soup out of them, which is super good. Super good for you. So I'll go over here and make a little bit of soup. I don't know if I'll be able to eat it, but oh, I need to grab a bowl. I'll grab 2 bowls. And then in the crafting inventory, something new that they added is it's now in alphabetical order to where, well, I won't be able to show you right now, but oh yeah, beetroots are used to make red dye as well as mushrooms. They didn't remove those yet. Also, cocoa beans have been added. You just mix them. They're not actually in the game. You just mix them and then you get some cocoa beans. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so where is the food? Okay, here's the beetroot soup. So as you can see, well, this is a bad example because beetroot soup is on the top in alphabetical order, but the stuff that is craftable is on the top. It'll go to the top anyway, so that just makes it easier for you. But here, I do have some beetroot soups. These don't stack, kind of like mushroom stews or soups, whatever you want to call them. But these guys regen a ton of health. I think it said it in there. I forget, but we're gonna go ahead and go check. How much did it say? Restores 5 hearts. So this is one of the best. This is one of the best. It restores 2 times as much bread, or 2 times as much as bread does, which is absolutely ridiculous. Also, we have pumpkin pie, which I will show you guys right over here. If we have these new pumpkins, which have been added, I don't know why the seeds are falling off, but oh, not the armor, please, not the armor. You can plant these guys and then get some bone meal, which would be over here. I'll use some bone meal. I'll show you guys some bone meal. Also, I want to show you guys that bone meal now is nerfed, which sucks, but it does work completely on, oh yeah, there's a new way to select what goes into your inventory, but everyone will figure that out. But bone meal now grows sugarcane, which is pretty cool, but it doesn't grow these guys fast at all. It takes up to 3, I think, up to 3 taps. I think it's normally 3 to grow normal crops now, like wheat and stuff, which is a bummer. But I don't think it does on these guys. I'm not sure, but you guys can figure out yourself. Anyways, bone meal is nerfed, unfortunately. So if we go ahead and grab some of these pumpkinos, we can go over to the crafting table. Oh, we can go over to here, grab some of the eggs and some of the sugar to make ourselves some pumpkin pie, which is a new addition to the game. Where is it? Oh yeah, since it's craftable, it will be on the top. I still need to get used to that. But as you can see, it's now craftable, so we can go ahead and go to the top to make some pumpkin pie. And then the pumpkin pie is also great for you. I'm not sure how many. I think it's like 4 or something. It's almost as good as beetroot soup, I believe. But it is edible, as you guys can see. And it's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's awesome. I'll get to the railways next. Don't worry, guys. But, yeah, those are the new additions to the food category. And I guess the crops and the farming category. So, also, there's new textures in the game, which I'll get to more in just a minute. But there's new textures like the Scrabble has the beautiful texture now, which is pretty cool. It's just like PC. Basically, they took all the PC textures and colors and stuff. So there you go. Still works. Still looks nice. Over here we do have compasses and clocks. So if we go ahead and go into here, the compass will lead me. Ooh, why'd I just do that? Okay, the compass and the clock The clock, as you guys can see, it's midday. The sun is right up there. We will see the sun drop, and then the clock will move in the inventory as well. The spawn is somewhere over here. The spawn, as you guys can see... Oh, am I right on the spawn? I'm basically on the spawn, but what the compass does is it just points to spawn, which will be useful in Infinite Worlds, but right now it's kind of just pointless. But it's cool that they did add it to the game nonetheless, so that's pretty awesome. We'll go ahead and put some of this junk back in the inventory just to, or back in the chest, excuse me, to kind of just limit the amount of pew-pew we have in here. Okay, anyways, you guys get the gist. Why don't we put the potatoes back, because they're still in the ugly position that they are. Alright, so perfect. Next on the list, we do have Too Dusty. We do have some redstone dust, which is now mineable. You can't use the redstone, but you do get the dust from it, which is really cool. Like I said, usable being, well, it's craftable. You can craft some powered rails, but you can't place it to actually use as redstone dust just yet, so we're going to have to wait for that, unfortunately, until 0.9.0. But onto more blocks, which are pretty cool. These are hay bales, which are used in creative, or you can use them creatively, is what I meant to say. They're not creative blocks by all means. You can get these guys in survival just by putting 9 wheat into a crafting bench, and you can get these guys, which are pretty cool. You can stack them sideways just like trees. I'll go ahead and show you guys here, just by placing it on there, and you can get a nice looking, you know, it's just nice. Also, new cobblestone fences, which are pretty cool. I don't know what those guys are doing over there, but there's a little bit of a farm. Also, the mip maps in the ocean you can kind of see on iOS are just beautiful, but I'll get more to that in the later date. Also, you have pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns, which you saw a little bit of before. New carpets, which are made out of wool, which are pretty cool. They have a ton of new colors and stuff, which is awesome. And then coal blocks, which is kind of like hay bales, and where it just acts as storage for coal and a nice design block. You just need, Burpin' City. Alright, 9 coal, and then you can get that. So that's pretty cool. That's really all of the new things, which is actually a lot, but I left the best for last. The rails. I think, well, maybe not the best. I do really like a ton of the new additions, but rails are super cool. So, if you go ahead and check, there's a powered rail, and then there's the normal rail. Those are the only 2 rails. Powered rails do not need to be powered. They're always powered. And here we got some animals in here. You can't get the animals to ride. Can I get one of you guys out of here? That'd be great. I think this guy's a little chicken in here. Yeah, there's a little chicken in this one. Hey, cutie pie. You want to come over here? And did that work? No, it didn't work. I don't know how to stop. Oh, probably just do this. Yeah, that'll stop it. And I'll go ahead and get one of these. Oh gosh, there's 3. There's 3 coming. Troublemakers. Oh shoot. All right, so there. Get out of my way. All right, we'll put this track back. Excuse me, Mr. Cow. You can be on your way in just a moment. And there we go, lift off. So basically, to get animals in, they just need to be on the track. I'm not going to show you guys, but I will do a little bit of a tour. So just hold on them and just tap to leave the minecart. Oh, that's new. And then there you go, we're off. And then they work pretty well. I haven't encountered too many bugs. Just getting out of it is the only real bug that I've actually noticed. But I think they may have combated it pretty nicely with this new update. So I can't really complain. And it's looking really good so far. You can do the jumps, you can do all the jumps, you can go down hills. It's still pretty cool. And then just to get out, you tap. Oh, tap the minecart. What do I tap? I didn't listen correctly, did I? Didn't listen. Oh, you just tap the jump button. And yeah, this time it worked. I didn't get stuck underground. Sometimes you get stuck underground, but I think they may have fixed it completely. So those are the rails, and I'll show you guys how to craft them. They'll be in here somewhere. There are all the new blocks. If you guys missed any, there's all the wools. Here's some new stuff. There are the rails. You just need iron and a stick, and then this one you'll need gold instead of the iron, and then 1 redstone to power it. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Ooh, goodness gracious, 10% battery. We gotta be on our way here. So, beetroot soup. I pretty much covered everything. That's pretty much all of the new blocks. Also, ooh, iron bars, which I used the whole time over there, forgot to talk about. The iron bars are new, and then basically that's it. I don't know why there's so many magenta dyes. Well, yeah, I guess I do, because they did have different recipes, but I don't know, it just kind of looks weird to me that they put them all like that. I don't know. But anyways, ooh, the day is changing, so I will be able to talk about the shading. The shading, there's new stencil shading. For example, if I go ahead and toss down this egg, there's new stencil shading where as you guys can see, There's a little dot under it, but also, if I have my arm out here, you guys can see there are different shades on the different side of things. Like some blocks, oh yeah, and there's the iron bars. I was just going to come over here to show you guys that. See, my arm gets brighter as I get closer to this, and then there's a light side and a dark side to it of my arm, which is what I'm talking about. So that's really, really cool that they added that. As you guys can see, where's a good example of this? Yeah, so as you can see here, there's like shadows on my hand from the torches, which is just radical. It also goes all over the mobs and other stuff, which is really, really cool. I want to hop into my survival world to show you guys a little bit more of what the map mapping and stuff does. They've also added new 3D clouds, and just everything is just much nicer. But as you can see here, the animals have all different shades of colors on them. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into my survival world real quick, where you guys can see there's not much new stuff here. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the survival world, which is just here. And it looks pretty nice, to be honest. This is one of the best visual updates by far. I don't think any other update did it just as good. On iOS, there are maps. As you can see, the ocean looks a little bit blurrier as it gets farther away, and the leaves get a little bit blurrier, the grass gets a little bit blurrier. Basically, what it allows is just less lag, and it looks honestly nicer. It doesn't trip up a little bit. As you can see, the farther away the wood texture goes, you don't really see all the wood designs, so it really just minimizes lag. As you can see back into there, it just looks overall super, super nice on this new update. The grass got a new color. Everything is just great. This is just the Let's Play world if you guys are new to the channel or you're just stopping by for one video. But also, there's sideways blocks or the sideways wood are now in the trees for me, which is pretty cool. I thought they'd be straight up or they'd have a bug in it or something, but they actually work great. So I'm going to go ahead and hop up into this tower while I continue talking about the new update. So really, they just added some new shading, and basically just a new graphics generation, basically. So as you can see, the farther away, the less detailed the blocks get. That's what map mapping is. It's pretty cool. As you can see, the ocean down there just looks like one color. The blocks down there, I honestly think it looks great, to be honest with you guys. I don't see any problem with it. It just reduces lag incredibly. If we go ahead and check out the different render settings, I'll be able to show you guys the far render distance, which I believe covers most of the world, if not all of it. I'm not sure. I don't think it covers all of it, but I could be mistaken. But anyways, the map should really come into effect here. It's taken a little while to render some of this stuff, but as you can see, that's going all the way out there to the village and the snow biome, which is just ridiculous how it does that. That's pretty cool, and the details are just minimized so that it can show all this. So I think it's pretty cool. It doesn't even lag that much, and I'm recording, which is ridiculous. So I still got to optimize it for myself. You can see the chunks are still loading over there, but once you get it all loaded, it's so lag-free compared to the last update. It's just awesome. So what I'm going to do is show you guys a little bit of creative gameplay. I don't have a world, so I'm just going to go ahead and generate a new one, and I'm show you guys the new creative inventory, which is really cool. It has tabs now, which is just awesome. So, flying around, as you can see, this is a brand new generator world. Nothing new to the generation, unfortunately, at least as far as my knowledge goes. There's nothing too crazy along these lines. But, as you guys can see, there's a new creative inventory where we have ice, which is new in the creative inventory. And of course, it's just awesome. So this is the blocks tab, which is pretty cool. Also, we have the new bedrock, and which is awesome. Again, I can't stop. So all the new blocks in here, like I said, walls, cobwebs are now added. I forgot to say that. That was one of the more recent ones. Basically, nothing too crazy that I forgot to talk about. I think there's a bug where if you use these guys and the signs, it like messes up or something. No, that didn't happen. Okay, so I don't know. That's normal. But anyways, here we have the new rails, which I'll mess around a tiny bit with. Also the minecart, and basically that's it. There's spawn eggs. Oh, and we can do the TNT in creative here. Why not? Why not? Also, the new ink sac dye and all the other dyes and crops are available in there. But here we go with the TNT. As you guys can see, it's more reactive to fire and lava now, but I don't think that's too important to note. The TNT works just beautifully. We can go ahead and stack a little bit more here. Let's test it out. Let's test it out a little bit better than that. Why don't we just give it a little bit more juice to start it off here? So I think that should be fine. That should be fine, yeah. There we go. Yeah, so the game barely lags. It's just fabulous. It's just fabulous. Really, that's all. Really, I mean, what else? What else to say? It's a really great update. I'll mess around with the rails a little bit here. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to see more 0.8.0 videos on different aspects of the beta, if you guys missed any of